Hey, hi, howdy. Welcome back to my channel, Nikki Read That. So today I wanted to do more of a sit-down type of video and talk to you about some of the recent books that I have acquired. I know you are like, Nikki, do you need any more? And the answer is no, but will I keep buying them? Yes. So to start off, I have gotten One Italian Summer by Rebecca Searle, and I did actually read this book. I read it actually with Gwen over at her channel, Gwendolyn Kensinger, and we both really enjoyed this book. Really enjoyed it. And I had highlighted a few things in here, and I decided that I wanted the physical copy I got off of Pango, and I wanted to like mark up my own copy and keep it forever because I really enjoyed it. So I was actually pleasantly surprised by this one. I was super nervous to read it. I had an ARC from NetGalley. I was really nervous to read it, but I'm glad I did because it was actually really enjoyable. So I have that one. This one is not my book. That's my husband's book. I got the pre-order for Enola Holmes and The Elegant Escapade. I have read another book by this author, Nancy Springer, and I really enjoyed it. It was really good. She sent me her previous book, and this one is new, and I'm really excited to read this one. I think Enola Holmes is such an interesting character. She's so funny and witty, and I'm excited to continue with this series. So I pre-ordered that one a while ago, and that one just came. Next one I got was again from Pango. The Unsinkable Greta James, and this one was recommended to me by Gwen while we were reading our book One Italian Summer, and she had recommended this one to me as something that I would really enjoy as well. So I picked it up from Pango. I'm excited to read it, and I just got it in the mail. I'm gonna wait on that one. I went to my favorite bookstore, and I've talked about it several times on my channel. It's where I get majority of my books. It's so nicely priced. All the books are in fairly good condition, but it's definitely a thrift store. You're not gonna find the best books, but for the most part they do a really good job of taking high quality books and not just junk books. And I found Twilight. Okay, I just recently watched this series and I thought they were absolutely hilarious, and I missed the entire Twilight thing that happened. I missed it. I don't know what I was doing. My little sister read the books. She was obsessed with it. It was like her whole childhood, and I decided just to try it because I just thought, what would be more fun to vlog than my reactions to Twilight, right? So I found this one at my bookstore and was really excited to read it actually. It's in really good condition. A couple scuffs and stuff like that, but otherwise really good. I'm excited about it. Next I have A Long Way Gone, Memoirs of a Boy Soldier by Ishmael Bey, or B. And this one I actually read in high school. I don't remember a lot of what happened. I remember I cried, and I remember it was extremely difficult to read and understand at such a young age. Well, like not young, but obviously I've lived more life than I had when I was in high school. So I'm intrigued to read this now as an adult. I just remember it being absolutely heartbreaking. So I'm looking forward to reading this soon. I found The Breakdown by B.A. Paris at my thrift store. I don't know a lot about this. I do own Behind Closed Doors, but I don't think I've read it yet. I don't know, sometimes domestic thrillers are pretty forgettable for me, but I don't believe I've read it yet. So I picked this one up just to see another one of her books. I don't know, I'm excited. We'll see, I don't know. I might just have to do like a B.A. Paris readathon type of deal just to bust out the backlist. I found A Dark and Twisted Tide by Sharon Bolton. Again, it was a cover buy at my thrift store. I don't know anything about this book. I don't even know when it was published. Let's find that out. Oh, 2014. And we'll see what I think of it. I don't know. It seems to be a thriller type of vibe. I'm not really sure. I don't really like reading synopses. It was a cover buy. It sounded good. The back-facing woman is always an intriguing thing for me. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I got that one as well. I got The Perfect Couple by Ellen Hilderbrand. This one just looked super beachy, super fun, super summery. I do have quite a few of Ellen's other books, and so I was thinking it'd be kind of fun to do a reading vlog of reading some of her books as well. I got Don't You Cry by Mary Kubica. I have read one other book by Mary Kubica and I really enjoyed it, so I'm interested to see what I think of the backlist of hers. I don't know when this one was published. I know it was before. I think I've read one of her newer. Yeah, so this is 2016. I don't know anything about it, but it seems super interesting. Again, you'll know that's a theme of mine. I don't know much about the books I buy, and it's mainly because I like going in not spoiled. I like going in with my own blank canvas of what I'll think of it and not be swayed either way as to if I should read it or not. So I'm going into majority of the books I own blind, which is nice. So I have that one. You guys are probably gonna tease me, but I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to certain historical things that I'm interested in. So like Alexander Hamilton, obsessed. And I know a lot about him. Like weirdly a lot. And so because of my obsession with Hamilton, the play, and all of it, I have kind of broadened my spectrum to everyone around Hamilton as well, if that makes sense. One of those people is John Adams, and David McCullough, I don't know how to say his name, but he is an incredible historical author. Like, he is factual, he does so much research, he does good research, and he's extremely knowledgeable in what he invests in. And so as soon as I saw that he had wrote about John Adams, I decided that I should pick this book up as well. I guess it's a 7-part miniseries on HBO, but I didn't know about that. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter if I knew about it or not. But there's pictures in here. Look at that handsome man. Not really. I think he was kind of an a-hole. But again, what kind of president isn't an a-hole in some form or fashion? Am I right? Am I right? But anyway, I bought this biography, and obviously it has like the miniseries cover. I'm like not fond of those types of covers, but it's okay. We're gonna push through, we're gonna read this at some point. I have quite a few other books that are more historical in nature that I sometimes get in the mood for during fall. Like sometimes I just want info in my brain, right? So that's for that time. I have The Promise by Teresa Driscoll. I've not heard anything about this book. The cover was super intriguing to me. I just saw this and I was like, wow. It says, the chilling new psychological thriller from the #1 best-selling author of I Am Watching You. So I'm looking forward to reading this one as well. It's relatively short. I think it's probably around 360 pages. Oh, it's about 300 pages. So that's pretty exciting. So it's pretty short. I could definitely bust this out and find the audiobook for it for sure. I don't know when this one was published either. It looks like it's in a few different perspectives and maybe hopping around timeline, which I do enjoy, keeps things interesting. Oh, it's 2019, so it's relatively new. I'm really excited to try that one out as well. I definitely get into thriller moods. Actually, I'm like a thriller mood 24/7 a lot of the time, but then there's sometimes, especially during fall, where it's like all I want to read. So I'm excited to have a few options for that. The last one I found is Jessica Knowles' The Favorite Sister. I just really like the look of this cover. Like, tell me that's not beautiful. That's stunning. And yeah, the colors are just pretty. I like it. This one was published in 2018, so again, a relatively newer book. I'm really excited to read this one as well. I have added all of them to my Goodreads shelf and everything like that, which is really nice because then I'm able to see like the star rating, and sometimes that helps me decide what to read first. So this is the other one that I had just bought from my bookstore. And then you guys are gonna be like, what is wrong with you? A lot, but let me explain myself. Okay, I have acquired the entire Throne of Glass series from Pango Books, minus Assassin's Blade, because I have that on my Kindle. So I have all of the Throne of Glass series at my disposal, and I feel like this calls for maybe a reading vlog of the Throne of Glass series. It makes me nervous. I've never read these. I've finished the Throne of Glass book on my Kindle, but I would like to be able to mark it up and have a physical copy of it. And so because of that, I was like, what the heck? I might as well buy all of them. Shout out to Pango. I'm really, really excited about filming my reaction to reading these books. Again, missed the hype. I missed it. My sister-in-law has been trying to get me to read these for quite some time. I'm really excited to experience them for the first time all the way through, see what I think, see if it was something I should leave in the past, should have never opened up. But I'm excited to take you guys on that journey with me. Am I gonna start it soon? I don't know. I'm nervous about them because they're chunky. Chunky books. So I'm a little nervous that like, and you guys know I don't really do well with series. I am a little nervous to get them started. Look at how well that matches my nails. It's like destiny. Dude, does this mean I have to start it? No, let's not go crazy. Yeah, so I have those at my disposal as well. I'll be starting those, I don't know, eventually. But that's kind of all I had to touch on today. Obviously, I've acquired so many books since the last time we spoke. Hi. Obviously, over the last, come here. Okay. You know, 7-8 months, I have acquired so many more books than I know what to do with, but I'm excited to, come here, to start the ones that I have, especially the Throne of Glass. Like, I've been dying to pick them up since they've been coming in. So now I have them all. Officially, I have them all. And so I kind of think that maybe I should start it. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thanks so much for joining me, and let me know what I should start with first. If I should start with Throne of Glass, or if I should start with something else that I just hauled. Let me know in the comments down below. As usual, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. See ya!